looking at the commodity space, we've been seeing massive moves in terms of crude prices, and that's where we're going to start off. Brent prices, this is Brent chart here that we've got essentially, and you can see here that we've managed to break up above a massive support level, and well, support and resistance. Previous resistance you can see here around about 50.87 is this big level that has held on 3 occasions, and now we've broken up above it. You can see that we're actually retesting it as support as we speak. But I do hope that this will hold for a move higher, because this would be a great area for a reversal with very tight stops. So essentially, whether this holds or not is really going to dictate the play. 50.89, if we manage to see some sort of little reversal from here, then we could see another big move higher. So this is the 5-minute chart. You can see that we're gradually moving into this potential sort of pennant formation coming into this 50.89 mark. So I'd be happy to wait the breakout of this, but I'm very interested to see whether this is going to hold or not. If it doesn't necessarily mean that all of a sudden we're super bearish. It just means that actually we're seeing a deeper retracement, and it will try and break through this again, and maybe we won't necessarily see a big breakout in terms of volatility. But if it does hold up and we start to take off, then you would likely see people really start to get on board with this move higher. So this is going to be a really interesting time, really interesting point for Brent crude. Finally, looking at what's happening in terms of gold. Gold, of course, really did well out of Friday because of the fact that we saw that real weak payrolls number, and as such we saw this big spike higher in terms of gold. But it started to taper off, and especially the fact that we failed to create that new high and now breaking back towards this support level is not a good sign, especially given the fact that we have actually seen this big rally higher in terms of the indices space. That points towards a potential sell-off in terms of gold. Now, I'll take it back to the hourly time frame, and you can see that we've got a double top in play here. We haven't seen it completed. We'd need to see a break below 1240 for that to happen. But should we get an hourly close below 1240, I would be looking for a pretty substantial move lower. You'd be looking for a replication of this move, which would give us around about a move down to 1230 or 1231. That would be a potential support level to be looking out for. But nevertheless, this 1240 level is going to be crucial today. If it holds, we could see a bounce. If it doesn't, we get a close below there, we could see this market really flush lower in style.